start just a moment, everybody. Please hold very tightly onto your drinks. We don't normally allow drinks in here, but tonight is very special because Miguel's playing for us. And also filter in, like, audience can be up to like here. And just don't get in front of this camera and you're good. So like get a nice stand. Sorry. All right, and now I'm going to announce it. We're also doing a live stream, so for those of you online, welcome to the Recording Club. For those of you here in person, welcome to the actual Recording Club. Yes, that's the energy you want. Yes, thank you. Yeah. It's an incredible honor to have Miguel here. Miguel is one of our esteemed members of this special club for recording artists. I really don't need to say too much about him because I know everybody here knows probably all of his incredible accolades, but I will just say that Miguel is one of my favorite humans in the world and one of my favorite musicians, mentor and teacher, somebody who I learn from every single time we cross paths and every time I get to have a conversation, either verbally or musically with him. So I'm so excited to be in the audience today, witnessing this very special ensemble. I heard it before while they were sound checking. You were in for an incredible treat. So please make yourselves comfortable. You can even like sit on the floor if you want to. You can stand close. It's very, just be with us. Be in this space. Enjoy. And I invite you to step into this beautiful meditation we're about to experience. Thank you, Miguel.
Oh, hello, check. How you guys doing? Thank you so much for being here. So excited about this. So I go in a bunch of different directions musically, and this is one direction that is really deep in my heart. I would describe it as cinematic, ambient, poetic. This is actually the first time, this is a premiere of this material. I did a smaller version of just myself and my good buddy Jesse Gilbert, who unfortunately can't be here today, and he was doing visuals. And this is kind of an expansion of that. I'm going to be triggering string orchestras of myself, and Andres and myself are improvising, and Liza's doing some improvising as well, and I've written out some harp parts for her. And these are my dear friends. I've known Andres for 20 years, and he's one of my favorite people and favorite musicians, and we played in a variety of bands and have done some touring. I think the first time I ever played in London might have been with you and Flying Lotus, or maybe that was the third time I played in London. And Liza is an extraordinary teacher and producer and harpist, and we've been playing together 8 years now, 7 years? But I think about 8 years almost. And she's just extraordinary. You're in for a real treat. So this is like my activism. You know, I think we all have different forms of activism, and I think it's all needed. It's all relevant. And I tend to pour my activism into my music and into the conversations I have with people. And so the intention behind this music is to access like the marrow of our being so that we can empower ourselves. You know, like Franz Kafka says, like the purpose of books is to break apart the frozen sea within us. And like that's what I'm aiming to do via music, starting with myself, you know, just trying to get access to my own marrow. So I just want to dedicate this set to all of our best selves, and may we be empowered to manifest the things that mean the most to us. So there's going to be a 30-minute set, and then I'll say some words, and I'm going to invite one of my biggest heroes and mentors, Billy Childs, to join us on the first song of what I'm referring to as the second set, and that set is 20 minutes, so 30-minute set and then a 20-minute set, and thank you again for being here.
Thank